Joining us now on the Oakland County Megacast is going to be Chelsea Smith. She is with Bakehouse 46. You have the best setup ever. How are you this morning?
Thank you. I'm great. Great. How are you?
We are doing great. I will say, how do you handle the temptation of being in the bakery every day?
Well, it's really difficult actually, especially if you skipped, lunch or breakfast. It's easy to snack down a cookie or a couple donuts just to hold yourself over.
So I know that I believe I read that you opened your doors in February 2020, right before the pandemic. But for those not familiar with the location, give us a little bit of background about the bakery because it's unique.
Yeah, so Bakehouse 46 is a collaboration between Cupcake Station and Blake Farms. So it's a joint venture where we have the best of both worlds. We've got our great cupcakes that we've always done from scratch, and then we introduce all of the Blake's products. So we've got fresh fried donuts in the store every morning, our apple cider, and then we wanted to kind of like bring that all together and bring it the farm to the people. So in addition to that, we also added on, cookies and brownies and fudge. We've got bagels, coffee offering, really nice sandwiches every day. So we first opened up here in Birmingham. Bakehouse 46 comes from obviously baked goods, and then Blake's was established in 1946. And then, so we just really want to continue to grow our concept. So we also just opened a location in Rochester as well.
Wow, I didn't realize that they've been around since 1946. That's quite a long career and so many tasty treats. So what's this been like for you guys? You opened up and now you have a second location, but we're still in the middle of a pandemic.
Yeah, so when we first opened up, it was a little scary. We were all very excited. We had a lot of momentum going into this launch. And obviously we kept hearing about coronavirus. What is it? We're all just doing the same kind of thing. And it was kind of great because, our model when we were Cupcake Station was always like a grab and go. Nobody really dined in. And so when we were coming up with the concept of Bakehouse 46, we wanted it to be an on-the-go culture. So it really pushed us into, broadening our website, getting into the delivery services of DoorDash, Grubhub. And then, of course, trying to get into mobile ordering is what we're developing right now. Just, so we can kind of stay ahead of this. And also we did fun little decorating kits and, things that people can do at home while we're waiting. So it's definitely just trying to keep progressive and, work through the shift of it all.
So in the beginning, there was so much excitement and a push to help support local businesses and restaurants during the pandemic. Are you hoping to see that same support going into this next 3-week shutdown?
Yeah, I'm really hoping to see that. And I do feel that we already have seen that. Yesterday, a lot of our customers were coming in, concerned, asking us how we're feeling. And honestly, we feel really great. Our business model is strong. We've already been through this. And it's funny because when we opened up Birmingham, we shut down 4 weeks after we opened. And we just opened up Rochester, and now we're shutting down dine-in for another 4 weeks. But we've shifted, Thanksgiving's right around the corner. So we're doing some really great, pull-apart cupcakes for the family and, smaller quantities. And we're baking pies to save anybody who doesn't want to be doing that at home right now. So we've gotten a lot of support from the community. So we really appreciate it.
And how has this been for you and your team members to try to come up with different ways to operate? What are those conversations like?
Yeah, so in the beginning, it was a little scary as we're all very scared, but, it's exciting working with all of these creatives because everyone, is creative with making desserts or coming up with recipes. So everyone is very innovative on what we can do to shift our model, to bring in more customers, to get their attention, just to be really exciting. So it's been a really empowering group to be a part of. And especially with the Blake's team, they put a lot of trust in trusting their employees on, what we should do to shift. And it's just when you get all of these really like-minded people and creative people together, it's really amazing what we can accomplish.
Chelsea Smith with us here on the Oakland County MegaCast. She's the retail manager for Bakehouse 46. It is a bakery. I can't wait to visit this place in Birmingham. So you have apple cider year round, or is it just seasonal?
Oh yeah, we've got apple cider year round. You know, we get it fresh pressed every week. And, you know, we of course have got the cider mill donuts. Behind me, you can see that we offer a lot of jarred goods. And going into this holiday season, we're going to do some really great holiday packs and gift baskets. So if you're looking for something on the run, we'll have that. We also do caramel apples and fudge all from the farm. So if you want to cut out that commute, you can come visit us here right in Birmingham.
And so can people buy a gift card for people? Do you offer those?
Yeah, we do offer gift cards. Currently, we just are doing a paper gift card. We're switching over our systems in the midst of this pandemic. So we will have also electronic gift cards coming soon.
Who comes up with the designs and the flavors for some of your food items?
So part of my job as retail development coordinator is, you know, doing the R&D for this. So a lot of the cupcakes we've had, you know, for 13 years since Cupcake Station has been going on, but we get to do a lot of R&D and development. Right now we're working on some really great hot cocoa recipes and hot cocoa ice cream floats. You know, in the beginning of the pandemic, we were doing these really great gourmet choco tacos. So that's a lot of the work that I do with the team, that we can really come up with all these creative ideas.
Any plans to have those hot cocoa bombs? I'm seeing those all over Pinterest right now.
Yeah, so the girls are all really excited about the hot cocoa bombs. So we do have some development going on with those as well.
That is so great. Chelsea Smith with us here. She's from Bakehouse 46. For people who aren't familiar with the hot cocoa bombs, do you want to explain what they are?
Yeah, it's basically just a condensed hot cocoa sugar ball, and you can just drop it into like your hot cream or your water, and it's kind of like a bath bomb. So it's really fun to watch.
But instead of a bath bomb, you actually get to drink it and enjoy all of the flavors. So anyone who's watching right now, it might seem like we're a little crazy, but they've become like all the rage. Every time you open Pinterest, that's on there. So Chelsea, for those that haven't maybe been to the Bakehouse, how is it working right now? Do you call ahead to place an order? Because one of the things when I go to a bakery such as yours, it really is about seeing everything before you make that decision. So how do you think that's going to impact your sales?
Right. So that definitely is a big selling point for baked goods, is seeing them and smelling them and getting, you know, all of the excitement from them. So we really want to, you know, accommodate everybody. So if you're interested in purchasing online, we've got all of our cupcakes listed there with pictures, so you could see it virtually and order. You can place your order there, and we'll bring it out to you curbside, or you can come in. We've also have all of this up on DoorDash, so you can virtually see it there as well. And then we are welcoming our customers in for dine-in and carry-out only. So our cases are still full. We still, you know, we'll pour your fresh cup of coffee, put the cream in it, give it to you. We're maintaining social distancing within the store and just asking that our customers respect that and do the same.
I know one of the things I saw on your website is that you are very much a Michigan company, including down to your coffee.
Yeah, so we get all of our coffee locally roasted out of Lake Orion. It's a company called White Pine. They do all organic fair trade coffee. You know, we've got 2 blends, a light roast and a medium roast, and then we also do a really great cold brew. So our coffee is great. We also have it in retail packs here in the store, so if anyone's interested, they can come and get a bag.
One of the problems for so many retail outlets right now, or smaller businesses, has to do with employees, finding employees, keeping employees. How are you guys doing on that front?
Yeah, so I think as though everyone is really struggling right now to, you know, keep their businesses staffed. We definitely noticed a much larger struggle in the beginning, as everyone, you know, was very unsure of what this really meant. And it's been a struggle and it's been a challenge. We've really had the people that we've been working with step up and really proud that this is the team that we're working with right now. So although it is difficult, it is getting better. So there is some hope on the horizon.
Yeah. Do you think it's going to help if a lot of the college kids come home and from school? I think, a lot of colleges are saying, hey, if you come home for November or Thanksgiving, stay home. So do you think that will maybe help you with a pool of applicants?
Yeah, so we've already been getting some buzz from those college kids that are coming home for the holidays. But the funny thing is, the majority of our workforce right now are those high schoolers who are doing, virtual learning at certain hours of the day. And so they come in at the oddest hours that you never would expect, 16-year-olds to come in, and they are just kicking butt for us. So we are so thankful for them. And it's been really great that they can also, still get their education on and make a little cash on the side.
Wow. I guess I don't know why. For some reason, I just assumed that they were sitting virtually in class all day, at home in front of their computers. But I guess they can kind of hop in and hop off of certain classes.
Yeah, they definitely, their classes have been like sometimes in the morning, sometimes at night. So it's really been helpful to us. So thank you for Michigan education right now.
So what do you think you and your team have learned during the middle of this pandemic that has been a benefit and may stick around for you post-pandemic, if we ever get there?
Yeah, so I think that the main thing that we've really learned is really how to evolve and pivot. Even just as quickly as last week, finding out about these new orders that are in place. We came up with new things that you could be doing at home. We've got Thanksgiving kits, decorating kits, this giant cupcake turkey. So it's definitely been like keeping everybody on their toes, and, nothing's really holding us back. And I think that this whole pandemic's really taught us that we can really do anything that we want. So it's really great.
I really wish we had smell-o-vision right now, because those treats sitting in front of you they look amazing.
Well, thank you. Thank you. Yeah. These breakfast sandwiches, I'm very proud of. We came up ourselves, and, that's one of the highlights that I think that it's, of course, it's wonderful to bring in all these sweet treats, but these sandwiches, if you're ever in town, in the morning or at lunch, definitely come check them out, because they're a very great offering.
What's one of the craziest combinations that you and your team members have come up with?
Well, I really do think that we did a great job with those Choco Tacos. So we had, these really great, strawberry shells filled with cheesecake and ice cream and dipped in white chocolate and covered in dried strawberries. But right now we've got this really great cupcake that everyone came up with, and it's chocolate, and it's got a Kahlua whipped cream or buttercream. So it's called the mudslide, and you can definitely get your little hint of booze in that one. It's very tasty.
Well, you are definitely going to get some people to stop in to the Bakehouse 46 with that cupcake. Chelsea, thank you so much for being with us. Before we let you go, anything we didn't touch on that you want the listeners and the viewers to know, or even some advice to other small businesses?
I mean, just for other businesses, just hang in there. And again, just keep thinking on your feet, pivot and move with the times. We really don't know how long, we're going to be in this, but I think that we do have the support of our communities and our customers. So as long as we're evolving with the times, I think that everyone can make it through.
Chelsea Smith with us here on the Oakland County Make a Cash. She is with Bakehouse 46. They have 2 locations, one in Birmingham, one in Rochester. Support her, support the team, support local businesses during this next 3-week pause. Let's hope that it is only 3 weeks. So we appreciate your time, Chelsea, and wish you the best of luck.